Mandur has raised a stink yet again. The government can no longer ignore the garbage mess in the village as the protests are intensifying by the day. Here's a report on what transpired today.
Scenes of protests have become a common sight in Mandur. Every day these residents come out of their houses shouting slogans and sitting on dharnas. Their only wish is to have a hygienic surrounding to live in. This is Mandur, Bengaluru's garbage dump. This is the reality of this place. With over 25 lakh metric tons of garbage being disposed here, these 25,000 people have nowhere to go. Living here for years, they have been subjected to the worst living conditions. When we went to the village, its innumerable problems shocked us. Seeing the massive protest, the government seems to have gone into a huddle. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah convened a meeting at his residence today. The meeting was attended by Bengaluru in charge Ramlinga Reddy, BBMP Commissioner Lakshmi Narayana and some representatives of the Mandur village. But there has been no concrete outcome from the meeting. Even the governor, who had a meeting with the chief minister, has reportedly expressed his displeasure with the way the state government has handled the garbage mess. Mandur has been the dump yard for Bengaluru and surrounding areas for nearly a decade now. 2004-2005. It was in the year 2004 that the government set aside 135 acres of land in Mandur for garbage segregation and disposal. 3 landfills were started, each with a depth of 200 feet. A company by name Srinivas Gayatri was given the tender to segregate and dispose waste, but the company has been inoperative for a year now. Initially, the Palike followed all norms, but soon it was carelessness and utter neglect one could witness in Mandur. Waste segregation was stopped altogether and waste was being dumped randomly at the site and sometimes even outside it. 10 years on, the situation has only gotten worse. Then it was Jagadish Shettar and now it is Siddaramaiah. That's the only difference. Will the meetings churn up any measures to actually tackle the issue? Or will the residents be given the Tariq pe Tariq yet again? Harish Upadhyaya, News 9, Bengaluru.
And moving on, streets near schools were bustling with activity today. Well, it is the first week of June and it was back to school time for students. Scenes of parents dropping their children at school premises were seen again after about 2 months. Schools across the city reopened for the current academic year and children were back to their routine. Some schools in the city reopened on May 29th itself. Many others, including government schools, started from today. For students who have been in school for a few years now, it was like a routine exercise after a long break.
And I was studied last year in 7th standard C section. Now I am studying in 8th standard A section. I spent my holidays in my village and in my cousin's home, and I had gone to the temples, and now I came to school.
It was playtime for pre-nursery students and revision time for the older ones. New timetables are being prepared by teachers and they will be put up in each class from tomorrow.
ಹಳೆವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊಸ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಭಾಳ ಖುಷಿಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಹೊಸ ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗಿನ್ನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲಿ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂಥರ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಭಾಳ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಠ್ಯೇತರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಾಗಲೇ ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾರು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಥರದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ.
The moods of the children were varied on day 1 of school. From happy to sad to reluctant, all of them were on display. All of them will have a while to go before vacation time comes around again. Amrita Patil, News 9, Bengaluru. And well, Ravi Chandran's long-time friend Juhi Chawla today visited the actor's residence in Bengaluru. Juhi, who is in town to attend last night's IPL final, was seen at the Crazy Stars residence today. And of course, my colleague Vivek Vinayak caught up with the actress herself. Let's listen to what she had to say.
We all know that Juhi Chawla debuted with The Perfectionist of Bollywood in Qayamat Se Qayamat Tak, but not many people know that she actually made her foray into films with The Perfectionist of Sandalwood with the crazy star Ravi Chandran in Prema Loka. I have with me the actress herself to talk more about Ravi Chandran's son, Manoranjan, and his new movie Ranadhira. Juhi, tell us what you feel about the new movie Manoranjan is doing and how you like Bangalore, and have you ever slept after the victory last night?
Actually, for a few hours I did sleep. It's a beautiful day. KKR just won the finals last night. I'm so happy I could be in Bangalore. And it happily coincides with Manoranjan's debut making film. And Raviji called me up and he said, I want you to come over, meet him. I remember Manoranjan as a 1-year-old child coming to our sets when we were doing, not the first one, Prema Loka, but we were doing other films after that. And even his first birthday cake was on our set, and there was little Manoranjan coming. And now to think that so much time has gone and he is becoming a star, my best wishes are with him because I've seen him as a child.
Can we see Juhi Chawla come back to Sandalwood and do some movies for us?
That is true. If only Raviji gives me something to do, because I think he's the only one I know in this whole industry. I've never worked with anybody else. We did three films, and it was only with Raviji. So yes, if he calls me, then I have to come. Otherwise.
Okay, it's said that whenever you come to the set, it's very lucky for the entire Sandalwood industry. Yesterday we saw Shah Rukh somersaulting in the ground. What about you?
अभी मैं somersault थोड़ी कर सकती हूँ, but I was there cheering and I was very happy. We were also thrilled, and of course it was a celebration.
Thank you so much. That was Juhi Chawla telling us more about the movie Ranadhira and how she likes Sandalwood industry. We hope Manoranjan makes it really big in the Sandalwood industry and really takes his dad's name forward. With camera person Mutaraj, this is Vivek Vinayak for News9, Bengaluru.
Well, there you have it, Juhi Chawla talking about her connection to Bengaluru, stating, of course, that maybe not a Kannada film in future, but there's no doubt that she will continue to maintain her friendship with crazy star Ravi Chandran. Juhi also went on to express her happiness over the fact that her team won IPL 7. She was in Bengaluru for the same. It just coincided with the time that Ravi Chandran's son Manoranjan is making his debut, his foray into acting. So Juhi decided to be there for the crazy star at this point, and also went on to wish Manoranjan all the very best.
ದಿನ ಬೀದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡು ಇಂಥ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ ತಗೋ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿತ್ತು ಇಂದು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಜ್ಯೂಟಿ ದಿನ ಬೀದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡು ಇಂಥ